Hi everyone, I'm Habrizi and today I'm gonna talk about my habits is my future. When I first saw this topic, I was like, damn, what habit do I even have? Then I realized I actually do the same two things almost every day. I'm either training or I'm sitting in front of my laptop making designs. So yeah, I guess those are my two biggest habits right now. And honestly, I think they've shaped who I am today. Let's start with sport first. I've been an athlete for quite a while now, and it's become normal part of my life. I think it's part of me right now. People usually think being an athlete is about winning medals or trophies. I mean, that's really cool, but for me, that's not the biggest lesson. The biggest lesson is discipline. Like there are days when I wake up and I don't feel like it. I don't feel like training. Maybe I'm tired. Maybe I have a lot of assignments, or maybe I just wanna lay in bed and scroll Instagram or TikTok for the next 3 hours. I'm pretty sure we've all been there, right? But then I remind myself if I skip today because I'm lazy, tomorrow it'll be even easier to skip again. So then I just go, and honestly, I've never finished a training session and thought like, man, I wish I stayed home. No, never. I'm always happy that I showed up. I'm yeah, I mean, sports also taught me that improvement is actually really boring, I guess. It's not some movie when you train once and suddenly become amazing. It's literally just practice, practice, and practice again and again. Sometimes you don't even notice you're getting better. Then one day you look back and said, wait, I couldn't this a few months ago. I think that's one of my favorite things in sports. You don't become great overnight. You just keep showing up, then you're getting better every day. Now, secondly, let's talk about graphic design. That's the future career that I want to focus on right now, I think. This is honestly something I can spend hours doing without even realize how much time has passed. I mostly make sports poster and photo manipulation, and whenever someone say like, yo bro, that's fire, that's design is fire, trust me, they're only seeing the vinyl version. They didn't see the second version, the third version, or the 15th version. Most of my projects actually start with me staring at a blank screen for like 3 hours. Then I go on Pinterest, Behance, sometimes Instagram, and I just collect ideas, not to copy them, but just to get inspired. After that, I start putting everything together, and most of the time it looks terrible at first. Like I always think like, nah, this ain't it. These ideas can't work at all, bro. But I move things around, change the lighting, change the colors, delete some stuff, add new stuff. Then I zoom in like 500 just to fix one tiny detail that nobody probably is gonna notice. But somehow those tiny details will make everything look better. I think graphic design also taught me something really important. Good work takes time. You can rush creativity. Sometimes the best thing you can do is step away for a few minutes, then come back, and suddenly you know exactly what was missing in that screen. That's happened to me all the time. Now, let's talk about the most interesting part, I think. So, sports and graphic design seem completely different, right? One makes you sweat, and the other just gives you back pain from sitting too long. But somehow, that actually help each other. Sports taught me discipline, so when I'm editing a poster and I feel like giving up halfway, I remember the mindset I have during training. Just keep going, finish what you started. On the other hand, graphic design taught me patience. Sometimes not everything works on the first try. The same thing happens in sport. Sometimes you lose, sometimes you have a bad day, you have a terrible day, you can even score a point in a game, or you don't even or your coach don't even play me in a game. Sometimes things just don't go your way, but that's okay. You learn and you try again. Of course, doing both things isn't always easy. I'm also a student, so imagine this. I have assignments, deadlines, training, and then clients or personal design projects. Sometimes everything happens in the same week. Honestly, it gets stressful. There are days when I look at my laptop and think like, bro, where do I even start? But little by little, I've learned how to manage my time better, not perfectly. I'm still figuring it out, but I always try to finish the important things first. I think that's the most efficient way right now. So I still have time to train or make new design, and when I actually finish everything on my list, that feel is so satisfying, man. Yeah. So yeah, I think when I think about my future, I honestly don't have every single thing planned out. I don't know exactly where I'll be in 5 or 10 years, but I do know one thing. If I keep these habits, I'll keep improving. Maybe I'll become a better athlete, or maybe I'll become a graphic designer. Who knows? Because I'm doing both right now. Because I really enjoy doing both, and I don't want to stop learning. I think that's the most important thing right now. Not being perfect, just always trying to get a little better than yesterday. I've heard this saying from somewhere a while ago. The saying is like this: just try to be 1% better every single day, and your progression over time will up and up and up again. So yeah, that's why I believe my habits create my future. Sports taught me discipline. Graphic design taught me creativity and patience, and both of them taught me that success doesn't happen in one day. Even on the days when you don't feel like it, I think that's habit worth keeping. So yeah, guys, that's I think that's all for me. I think it's 7 minutes. Oh yeah, it's over the time limit. Thank you for watching, guys. Peace.